Entering retirement debt-free is a goal many individuals strive to achieve, as it offers financial security, peace of mind, and the freedom to enjoy one's golden years to the fullest without worrying about debt. However, it requires careful planning, disciplined saving, and smart financial decisions throughout one's working years, and sometimes into retirement. In this video, we will outline a comprehensive guide to help you achieve a debt-free retirement. From managing debt effectively to maximizing savings and making informed investment choices, we'll provide valuable insights and practical tips to set you on the path to financial independence in your retirement. Let's start with the two most important things, and that is assess and prioritize any existing debt you have, and then create a realistic budget that you can stick to. Assess and prioritize existing debt. The first step toward a debt-free retirement is understanding your current financial situation. Begin by taking stock of all your debts, including mortgages, credit cards, loans, and any other outstanding liabilities. Create a detailed inventory that lists each debt's interest rate, monthly payment, and remaining balance so you can get a clear idea which debts to pay off first. Once you have a clear picture of your debts, prioritize them based on their interest rates and terms. High-interest debts, such as credit card balances, should be tackled first, as they can quickly accumulate and hinder your financial progress. Consider consolidating your debts or negotiating with creditors to lower interest rates or establish favorable repayment plans. Assessing and prioritizing existing debt is one of the most important steps in managing your financial situation. Here are some steps you can follow. Gather all the necessary information. Start by gathering all the information related to your debts. This includes loan statements, credit card statements, and any other relevant documentation. List your debts. Create a comprehensive list of all your debts, including the type of debt, such as credit card, student loan, mortgage, the outstanding balance, the interest rate, and the minimum monthly payment. Include all your debts, big or small. Review interest rates. Take a close look at the interest rates for each debt. High-interest debts, such as credit cards, often cost you more in the long run. Prioritize debts with higher interest rates, as they can accumulate faster and be more challenging to pay off. Consider the repayment terms. Examine the repayment terms for each debt. Some debts may have a fixed repayment schedule, while others may be more flexible. Understand the terms and conditions of each debt to evaluate the urgency and flexibility in paying them off. Evaluate the impact on credit score. Your credit score can be influenced by your debt repayment history. Prioritize debts that may have a more significant impact on your credit score if left unpaid, such as loans with a history of late payments or accounts in collections. Assess the consequences of non-payment. Understand the potential consequences of not paying off each debt. Some debts, such as tax debts or unpaid child support, may have severe legal and financial consequences if neglected. Prioritize debts that could lead to legal action or substantial penalties. Consider personal priorities. Take into account your personal priorities and financial goals. If you have specific goals, such as saving for retirement or buying a home, you may want to prioritize debts that hinder your ability to achieve those goals. Determine your available resources. Assess your financial resources and consider how much you can allocate towards debt repayment. Evaluate your monthly income, expenses, and any potential savings or windfalls that you can use to pay off your debts. Create a prioritization plan. Once you have assessed all the factors mentioned above, create a prioritization plan for your debts. You can use different approaches, such as the debt avalanche method, paying off debts with the highest interest rates first, or the debt snowball method, paying off debts with the lowest balances first. Monitor and adjust your plan. Regularly review and monitor your debt repayment plan. Make adjustments as necessary based on changes in your financial situation, such as an increase in income or unexpected expenses. Remember, each individual's financial situation is unique, and the prioritization of debts may vary. If you are unsure about the best course of action or need personalized advice, consider consulting with a financial advisor or credit counselor who can provide guidance based on your specific circumstances. Create a realistic budget and stick to it. The second most important thing is to develop a comprehensive budget, which is crucial to managing your finances effectively, both before and during retirement. Track your income and expenses meticulously, identifying areas where you can reduce spending and increase savings. Prioritize necessary expenses like housing, food, healthcare, and transportation while scrutinizing discretionary spending habits. Allocate a portion of your income to an emergency fund that can cover unexpected expenses, reducing the likelihood of relying on credit or falling into debt during retirement. Eliminate non-essential expenses or find ways to reduce costs, for example, by downsizing your home or renegotiating insurance premiums. Creating a realistic budget and sticking to it requires careful planning, discipline, and regular monitoring of your expenses. Here are some steps to help you create a budget and stay on track. Track your income and expenses. Begin by gathering all your financial information, such as bank statements, pay stubs, bills, and receipts. Track your income sources and categorize your expenses to understand where your money is going. Set financial goals. Determine your short-term and long-term financial goals. This could include saving for emergencies, paying off debts, or saving for a specific purchase or retirement. Having clear goals will motivate you to stick to your budget. Identify fixed and variable expenses. Differentiate between fixed expenses such as rent or mortgage, insurance and loan payments, and variable expenses, which would be groceries, entertainment, and clothing. Fixed expenses generally remain consistent, while variable expenses can fluctuate month to month. Determine a realistic income and expense balance. Calculate your monthly income and subtract your fixed expenses. Allocate a portion of the remaining income towards savings and debt payments. The rest will be allocated to cover variable expenses. Prioritize and reduce expenses. Review your variable expenses and identify areas where you can cut back. Look for unnecessary subscriptions, dining out too frequently, or impulse purchases. Prioritize your expenses based on your goals and focus on essential items. Create budget categories. Divide your expenses into categories such as housing, transportation, groceries, and entertainment, and assign a specific budget limit to each category. Ensure that the total expenses do not exceed your available income. Use budgeting tools or apps. Utilize budgeting tools or apps that can help you track your expenses and stay organized. Many apps allow you to link your bank accounts and credit cards, automatically categorize transactions, and generate reports. Monitor and adjust your budget. Regularly review your budget to see if you are staying on track. Monitor your expenses and compare them with your planned budget. If you find yourself overspending in certain categories, consider adjusting your budget or finding ways to reduce those expenses. Build an emergency fund. Allocate a portion of your income towards building an emergency fund. Aim to save 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. An emergency fund provides a financial cushion and helps prevent unexpected expenses from derailing your budget. Stay disciplined and accountable. Stick to your budget by maintaining discipline and holding yourself accountable. Avoid impulsive purchases and remind yourself of your financial goals. Consider involving a trusted friend or family member who can help keep you on track. Review and revise regularly. Life circumstances and financial goals can change, so it's essential to review and revise your budget regularly. Adjust your budget as needed to accommodate any changes in income, expenses, or goals. Remember, creating a realistic budget and sticking to it is a continuous process that requires commitment and discipline. Over time, As you become more familiar with your spending habits, you'll gain better control over your finances and achieve your financial goals. Now, here are some other strategies to consider. Maximize savings and investments. Saving diligently throughout your working years is vital to a debt-free retirement. Take advantage of employer-sponsored retirement plans, such as 401ks, and contribute as much as possible, especially if your employer matches your contributions. These plans offer tax advantages and provide a convenient way to grow your savings over time. Additionally, consider opening an individual retirement account, IRA, or a Roth IRA to supplement your employer-sponsored plan. These accounts provide tax benefits and allow for more investment flexibility. Research and consult with financial advisors to choose investment options that align with your risk tolerance and retirement goals. Downsize and simplify your lifestyle. As retirement approaches, consider downsizing your lifestyle and expenses. Assess your housing needs and consider relocating to a smaller, more affordable home. The equity you free up from downsizing can be used to pay off outstanding debts or bolster your retirement savings. Furthermore, reassess your possessions and embrace a minimalist mindset. Sell or donate items you no longer need, reducing clutter and potentially generating additional funds. By simplifying your lifestyle, you can reduce expenses, decrease the likelihood of taking on new debt, and create a more fulfilling retirement experience. Plan for healthcare expenses. Healthcare costs can pose a significant financial burden during retirement. As you age, medical expenses tend to increase, so it's crucial to plan for these costs in advance. Research Medicare options, understand what they cover, and consider supplemental plans to bridge any gaps. Additionally, maintain a healthy lifestyle and prioritize preventive care to minimize future healthcare expenses. Engage in regular exercise, eat a balanced diet, and maintain strong relationships with healthcare professionals. By taking care of your health, you can potentially reduce the need for costly treatments and prescriptions. Remember, living a debt-free retirement goes beyond just eliminating debt. It's about cultivating a mindset of responsible financial management, making informed decisions, and living within your means. I hope this video will help you with any debts you may have, but for more great information, check out my other video, The Secret to an Abundant Retirement Life with Zero Debt. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. See you in the next video.